What you gonna do about it, bro? I just kissed you. All right. No, but guys, in all seriousness, welcome back. Welcome back to another Club Finesse video. We're still trying to figure out how to go with this channel, but I think that the best thing for me to do is to kind of start it off with the foundation and then go a little bit more into more like stocks and shit like that. And I gotta be careful with my swearing because I guess YouTube is just a little bit more uptight on that. But we're here to talk about good and bad habits. Okay? And good and bad habits can lead to success and can also lead to a life of just pure unconsciousness. And by that I just mean like somebody that, let's give you an example. For example, somebody that likes to be on social media every single day and does not care about their body. And that is a bad habit because it's not that they don't care, but they're not aware of their health. They're not aware of like their finances. They're not aware about like what is their self-improv, their investment for the future, or self-investment. Like they're not investing in themselves is what I'm trying to say. So good and bad habits can lead to, like your success. So what are some good habits? What are some bad habits? Guys, top 3 things for me, okay? And I think it should be for you too. Bad habits. Being on social media, being on your phone, literally most of your time is just spent on social media. Do not use social media as entertainment. Do not use it. Only use it for business purposes or trying to market. Okay. Another bad habit, guys, is not having self-discipline. Self-discipline is very important to this bad versus good habit subject. So, guys, when you don't have self-discipline is literally a muscle. Okay. If you practice self-discipline every single day, the little things matter. I'm telling you, if you're laughing about the little things that require self-discipline, how do you expect to get better with the bigger things? Do you get me? Like eating healthy. Okay, eating healthy requires a lot of discipline. It requires a huge amount of self-discipline. All right? Now, let's just say something small, okay? Not watching that new movie. I think that to me is, if you're a movie fanatic, I'm sorry to break your heart, but I think to me that is one of the smallest like gestures of self-discipline. I don't need to watch that movie. I know it's new, but it'll come out eventually like on Netflix or some shit like that, right? So to me, that right there leads to bigger actions that you take down the road. You know what I'm saying? So drink a flask of water a day in the morning as soon as you wake up. That will make you want to stay hydrated. And then that will lead into you fasting. And then that will lead you into eating healthier. And then that will lead you into working out consistently, not stopping. And then next thing you know, you have a healthy lifestyle. So guys, that is what I'm trying to say, is that self-discipline is a muscle. You need to train it every single day. It's a mind game. And it's up to you if you want to take care of that. But I think that self-discipline leads to a lot, not just your health, but in finance. In this channel originally trading stocks. I think it takes a lot of self-discipline to learn how to trade stocks. You need to know what is risk management. You need to understand, what is exactly, what is risk. And that requires a lot of self-discipline, if you ask me. Now, we're going to go back to the good versus bad habits. How do we replace these bad habits with good habits? Well, there's this one book that I'm reading by Brian Tracy called $1 Million Habits, and it's a really fantastic book. I really recommend it for anybody that's wanting to start reading a book. That is a powerful book. And I'm just letting you know how to replace these good versus bad habits. It talks about, thinking more positive, right? you have to be a little bit more optimistic in order to be able to replace the bad habits. So, you have to have some sort of self-conscious, and you have to have like a conscious mind, and literally speak into existence that you're going to be doing a little bit much better every single time that you fail. But don't quit. Having an optimistic brain literally helps you replace those bad habits. So let's just give you guys an example. Say I cheat on my meals, right? And I literally, like, the next time that I'm gonna go eat healthy again, I drill it into my brain, like, okay, I'm sorry guys, can't talk today, but I'm gonna make sure that I don't, if I do like mess up on my meals today, I'm not gonna like go ham. Like, I'm not gonna eat a big meal that's full of grease or like calories and shit like that and sugar. Like, no. If I'm gonna like cheat on my meals, I'm gonna make sure that I get like a small little portion of whatever that I crave so bad that I can't stop the urge. And then eventually it tapers down. It's not like you're gonna go cold turkey one day and just stop eating bad. Like, it takes time, guys. It takes time. So just make sure that you have that in your head. Like, be optimistic. Don't be pessimistic. Don't think like, fuck, I can't ever lose weight and stuff like that. Okay. And I want to be that perfect example for you guys. So if you guys want to, like, in the future, see how far I get in life with, weight loss and stuff like that, go ahead and subscribe today. It's a win-win situation for you and me. And, I provide you guys advice on a weekly basis. And, I think that, my value for you is somewhat of, how do I say this? I'm really humble. I am. Trust me. And the thing is, I'm not trying to be a little snob on YouTube and tell you, like, I got this, I got that. Like, no. But I really think that I can provide a lot of you guys value and a lot of, like, in a way, life advice. I'm not even that old, but I just think that I've experienced so much since I was 16. I mean, even before then, I've experienced so much. And I just think that I have so much to give back and wisdom to give back to people that really want to listen. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So replacing those bad habits has to do a lot with optimism, And once you get in the habit of replacing those bad habits with good habits, like, you stop feeding the fire these logs of negative thoughts and negative, like, habits and stuff like that, pessimistic things. These logs are negative, and you keep feeding the fire. Once you stop, the fire's gone. It's all focus, baby. It should be the other way around, but this is the best example that I can think of. It's over. Your focus is 110,000%. 110,000 million trillion %, bro. I am telling you right now. You're going to thank me. You're going to thank me. But in all honesty, I think that replacing those bad habits with good habits is an important skill that you will learn throughout life. You just got to learn how to identify those flaws. And to identify those flaws, you need to really do a self-evaluation, look back into your childhood sometimes, or whatever, and look at those, like, what are those negative thoughts, like, what's causing those negative thoughts? Like, you really have to dig deep in there, So, yeah, I just wanted to talk to you guys about that. And then lastly, creating a game plan. Creating a game plan is really important for your life plan, like your life in general. Like, I really think that you should make a list of all your goals that you want to achieve throughout your lifespan, and short-term goals and long-term goals, mixed in together, but have a certain deadline, and then have sub-deadlines on how to achieve or how to get to that goal quicker. So let's just say I want to make $1 million, right? But in order to make $1 million, that's going to be a deadline for me when I'm, let's just say some number, like when I'm like 30 or something, right? I'm 23. I got 7 years to make $1 million. That's enough time, right? But within those 7 years, I have sub deadlines. And those sub deadlines mean that, okay, next year I have to make 40K. 40K and not including my income that I make right now. So $40,000 in just net value, or like whatever, right? Okay, next year, let's crush it with 100K. And then it goes on and on and on until you reach $1 million. Dude, sometimes, honestly, setting those sub deadlines makes your goals like attracted to you faster, if that makes sense. Like you literally finish them faster. So create a game plan. It's really important, guys. And understand, when you create a game plan, you also have to identify the flaws. Like what's going to stop you? What is going to stop you from meeting that goal? Is it you? Is it somebody else? Is it finance? Is it, a habit, a bad habit, a good habit? Well, a good habit can't be you know what I mean. Well, anyways, but yeah, guys, like that is important. So understand that you need to know what your game plan is, and it pretty much sums up everything, good habit versus bad habits, understanding how to make a game plan and replacing those bad habits with good habits. And overall, set a goal for, self-improvement. I think mental health is very important for your self-improvement, your finance, your social circle. I think that family, try to work on family. Family has a lot to do with, the type of person that you are today. I think that you need to, if you're the type of person like me, I don't make the effort to talk to family. And it's not because I'm being a dickhead or anything, but I shouldn't say that. But it's just more of like, if you don't talk to me, I won't talk to you. And that's not good. That's a very toxic trait. I think it's more of, you should really work on that and be a little bit more open to family. And I've been working on that, so very, very, very thankful for that. So yeah, overall, self-improvement is very important for these good and bad habits. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you for watching. You guys take care now. On to the next. See ya.